All right, so let's begin this group discussion. Hello and good afternoon to one and all. A very warm welcome to all the participants to another exciting episode of Entab CampusCare EdTalks Student Edition, an exclusive platform where students get to showcase their viewpoints and acumens on various interesting and intellectual topics with us. But before we start with today's episode, let me first briefly introduce you all to NTAP. With experience of 21 years, NTAP has been associated with over 1,500 schools spread across India, evolving them to become new age digital campuses by providing them with mature and futuristic ERP, CRM, and mobile apps. So, before we begin, just a gentle reminder to all the lovely audience who have joined us for this discussion and to all the participants as well. So, make sure that before commenting, voting for your favorite participant, make sure that you have subscribed to the channel, all right? Otherwise, that vote won't be counted. Okay. So, when you fail, do not think about the lesson you will learn from it. Just accept the fact that you failed and learn from it. You may not understand why you failed or feel disappointed about it right away, but you'll soon understand why. Real experiences from real failures teach you important lessons in life about persistence, perseverance, and the ability to persevere. Most people who experience a painful failure over again learn from their past mistakes. This means they develop the discipline to do the same thing over and over again. Failure is just another lesson, like the rest. You have to continue to move forward no matter what obstacle present themselves. Even if people think you can't do it anymore, you and only you know that you can. Our topic revolves around the same, that is how failures can teach you important lessons in life. In the panel, we have students from Faridabad and Karnal to present their viewpoints on this interesting topic, how failures can teach you important lessons in life. And now it's time to introduce you all with our lovely kids. And we'll do one thing one by one. Kids, please introduce yourself. And we will go with our first participant, who is Himanshi.
Hello everyone, my name is Himanshi. I'm from ninth class. I read in Public School, Assandh, Karnal, and today I am here with you all for this group discussion.
Okay, thank you. Next up we have is Mehak. Yes, Mehak. Please introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, one and all. I am Mehak from Minerva Public School, Assandh. Today we all are here to present our different views on how failure teaches. Thank you.
Thank you, Mehak. Thank you so much. Okay, so after Mehak, our next participant is Naina. Okay, Naina is not there.
Hello.
Okay.
No, ma'am, I'm there.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. I am Naina Dhankar from Aggarwal Public School, and I am in 11th standard, and I am here for the debate. And thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Naina. Next up we have is Sunand.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sunand Singh. I'm from Ashok Memorial Public Schools, Sector 35, Faridabad. And I'm looking forward to this discussion.
Right, thank you. Next up we have is Vandana.
A very good afternoon to one and all. I from here to for a group discussion that the topic is what important lesson does failure teach us.
Thank you. Next up we have is Harshit.
Hi everyone, I am Harshit of class 9 from Satyam Darshan Vidyalaya, Faridabad. Today I am here to share my views on the topic, how can failure teach you important lessons in life?
Okay, thank you Harshit. Thank you so much. Last but not the least, we have is Tharya Verma. Yes, do we have Dhairya with us? Okay, so we'll just begin with the discussion. And the first thing which our audience would love to know from you kids is like, how can failure help you to become more resourceful in your life? Okay, and we would love to hear the viewpoints of our first participant, who is Himanshi. Yes, Himanshi. Is she here? Okay, I suppose she got disconnected. No worries. We'll move ahead and we can move to Mehak then. Yes, do we have Mehak?
Hello, everyone. First of all, we should remember that failure is the best teacher of our life. It is not the undertaker. It's inevitable, and we all of deal with it in our daily life. It just makes you more stronger than you are. You will learn more from failure than the success. And failure is the proof that we all are trying. So it just makes you more resourceful than you are. Thank you.
Thank you, Mehak. Thank you so much. Okay, so after Mehak, we would love to hear the viewpoints of our next participant, who is Naina.
Yes, ma'am. About failure's importance. So, hello everyone. About failure, first I would like to introduce what is failure. Actually, when we think about failure, we think of things in a negative light. We say that failure is painful and that it causes emotional turmoil and upset, regret, and remorse, and so on. Actually, fear is as much as it hurts is an important part of life. In fact, failure is necessary. We cannot say that we particularly enjoy failing, but failure through the life, its life altering lessons make us into better persons. How can failure help you to be more resourceful in life? It is the another topic. Ma'am, can I say about it also?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. Life doesn't get easier or more forgiving. We get stronger and resistance. Firstly, to be resourceful in life, we need to keep our patience boost up. We have to acknowledge the difficulty of even to accept the our reality of a situation faster, and we will be better able to address it sooner. Sure, failing hurts. In fact, it cuts deep like a razor slicing it way to our inner core, yet it's important. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Naina. Thank you so much. So yes, like guys, failure. जब तुम कुछ life में if you try something and if you fail at it, so वो चीज like you feel disappointed, you feel disheartened कि वो उस चीज में आप fail हुए हो. But आपको उस चीज से क्या एक अच्छी चीज क्या सीखने को मिलती है कि आपको और ज्यादा की पता है कि हमें ये चीज हमने गलत की थी तो हम उसको वापस से आगे गलत ना करें. आपको एक अलग सी स्ट्रॉन्ग वो मिलती है, राइट, मोटिवेशन मिलती है कि ओके ठीक है. आपको बहुत कुछ एक लर्निंग मिलती है, सीखने को मिलता है जब भी कोई फेलियर लाइफ में होता है. सो क्या होता है कि हर चीज का कोई एडवांटेज एंड डिसएडवांटेज होता है, राइट. सो इट डिपेंड्स अपॉन यू कि हाउ यू परसीव दैट थिंग, राइट. ओके, next up we would love to hear the viewpoints of you guys on this, like what are the advantages of failure. So basically I was discussing about that, and we can hear the viewpoints of Sunand on this. Yes, Sunand.
Glad to share my views on this. First of all, as everyone did, I would also like to introduce my notion of failure. We all set goals for ourselves, and failure, according to me, is when we fail to achieve those targets, and we keep on trying, but we do not get the required result. So that is failure for me. And as far the question is considered the advantages of failure. So first of all, when we fail, our self-awareness increases tremendously. Failure gives us a chance to analyze ourselves, set do's and don'ts for ourselves, and increases our logical and analytical thinking very much. And it also draws a realistic picture of ourselves. It paints our strengths and weaknesses in front of us, and so that we can work on them easily and get the desired result next time. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. So, next up, after Sunand, we would love to hear the viewpoints of Vandana on this.
Yeah, so my topic is what are the advantages of failure? First, the most important advantage is we get experience. We get experience from our failure. In order to grow, you need failure. It's life's ultimate lesson. There is a value in failure. Through failure, you will get to know yourself better, and you will learn from your mistakes and do not repeat the mistakes again and again. You will learn from your failure that you had done earlier. Failures makes us rethink, reconsider, and they teach us new ways and find strategies to achieve our goal.
Right,
So yeah,
absolutely right, वंदना. फेलियर हमें सबसे बड़ी चीज ये सिखाती है कि हमने ये गलत किया, हमें वापस से ये गलत नहीं करना. Okay.
Avoid mistakes.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely right. Next, we would love to hear Harshit, the viewpoints of Harshit on this.
So the topic is, what are the best advantages of failure? There could be many advantages of failure, like failure is not the only opportunity to begin again more intelligently. To begin again, every failure provides experience and opens the door of opportunity. Failure teaches us that success is never guaranteed. Someone who has experienced failure, on the other hand, understands that success is never guaranteed. Just like Michael Jordan and any successful person, you can turn your failure into a source of motivation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Dhairya. Next, we can move to Dhairya. Dhairya, according to you, like how can one cope with the failure and move ahead in life? What is your viewpoint on this? Do we have Dhairya? Okay. No, it's not there. She's not there. Okay, we can move ahead then with Himanshi.
Yes, ma'am. Please repeat the question.
Okay, I'll do it for you. Himanshi, I was saying, what, according to you, how can one cope with the failure and move ahead in life?
Ma'am, we should move ahead in life. If we fail, we get failed. Don't stick to it. You should move ahead. Like you have to accept your failure and learn from it, because it is not our enemy. It is our friend. It helps us to grow in our life. And when we fail, we think that yeah, I can't do that. But you have to think that I can do it. And failure learns us many lessons. Like what mistakes I have made, I don't have to make those mistakes repeat. I don't have to repeat those mistakes. And that's it for me.
Okay, thank you so much, Himanshi. Next, we can hear the viewpoints of Mehak on this. Yes, Mehak?
The same question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ma'am, according to me, if the failure come to us, it is natural. Ma'am, the best way to cope up with the failure is that we should say to ourselves, I have one failed. I have just found 1,000 ways that doesn't work. Because according to me, if our plan doesn't work, then don't then change your plan, not your goal. Because failure is inevitable and we all learn from it. The best way is that we got much more experience, and giving up is the only sure way to fail. So never give up in your life. Thank you.
Right, obviously, right. Thanks, Mehak. Thank you so much. And yes, we should accept the failure and move ahead in life, keeping this thing in mind कि ठीक है. Because see, life में क्या होता है कि life में we all know that सब कुछ life में अच्छा कभी नहीं होता. There are good phase, there is a bad phase. So अगर life में कोई bad phase आता है, कोई failure आता है, so we can just handle it with a smile and say that don't worry, it's just a bad phase. Because हम बोलते हैं ना बॉस की बुरे वक्त के बाद अच्छा वक्त आता है, right? So अभी हमारा अगर बुरा वक्त चल रहा है तो कोई बात नहीं, अच्छा वक्त भी आएगा. Okay. And then we can move to our next participant, and we would love to hear the viewpoints of Naina on this.
Okay, ma'am. Then I will say that actually there can be several reasons why you might be feeling like a failure, like a sense of hopelessness, anxiety, depression, or lack of supportive relative, negative self talk, which is most important, and we cannot do that. So, but do remember that the one who thinks about it, the one who start up, and the one who can make it happen, which we longed for, is only ourselves. To cope up with the failure, you have to embrace your emotions, recognize on unhealthy attempt to reduce them, and we should keep smiling about that, not to worry about that much, and practicing healthy coping skills, acknowledging irrational beliefs about failure, and we have to create our own plan for moving forward and face your fears of failure. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, Naina. Thank you so much. Next question is for Sunand. So, Sunand, according to you, like, what is like your understanding on this? Like it is said, right? Failure is the first ladder of success. So, what is your understanding on this?
Unless you fail, what I believe is, unless you fail, you do not get eager for success. When you taste failure, you are eager to become successful. You are ready to do efforts, ready to analyze your mistakes, ready to trim them off, and work in a better manner towards your target. And like you said, I have a contradictory point that you said, do not worry about failure. I believe we should worry about failure, but in a good sense. Sportsmanship is the best attitude towards failure. Embrace and take responsibility that I have failed and I am wrong, and find out what is wrong. And when you find out what is wrong, failure is over.
Right. Find out what is wrong and then find out how can you correct that. Okay.
Yes.
Right. Thank you, Sunand. Next, we can move to and we can hear the viewpoints of our next participant, who is Vandana on this.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
I'm on the same topic.
Yes, please go ahead.
It is said that try. What is the failure first ladder of success? It is said that try, but don't try. You must try out until you don't get the desired results. You don't get the desired results. Don't stop yourself after one failure. Remember the ladder to success. Remember the ladder to success begins from failure. Everything in the universe happens for a reason. If you lose something, so just thinking God meant you for a good better than this. God had made you for doing better than that opportunity that you had losing. So yeah, don't think failure as a failure.
Yeah, to make you a strong person, so that after this, after a failure, you emerge as a more strong personality. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, we would love to hear Harshit on this. Yes. Do we have Harshit?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it is said that failure is the first letter of success, as it gives us all important lessons in life that is necessary to reach our goal or to grasp success. It gives an opportunity to improve ourselves and begin again. Failure gives the motivation to start a new journey without mistakes we have done before. Sometimes people get depressed because of the same, but it doesn't mean that if you fail once, you will fail every time.
Okay, thank you, Harshit. Thank you so much. Okay, so now anyone else who wants to share his or her viewpoint on this? Anyone else who wants to say something or add something?
This is Astha from Karnal International School.
Yes, Astha.
My name is Astha. I am from Karnal International School. I am studying in 11th class. Today I am here in this group discussion on the topic what are the failures. When a person fails in life, firstly he should face the surroundings, society, or no should blame. No one should blame. Failure is the part of life. Failure. It is said that failure is the first ladder to success.
Okay. Thank you, Astha. You want to share something more? Okay. Anyone? Sunand. Sunand, you want to share something? I just saw your hand raised up.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Actually, I have different points from every one of you, which
No
you may or may not
worries.
agree.
Different people, different
Uh,
viewpoints. It's fine. You can share your
yes.
viewpoint. Go ahead.
What I believe is it is not the success or failure which motivates us. It is our perspective. Sometimes, even after becoming successful, we still feel it is not enough. I want more. It is not enough. And even after failing, we feel I should quit. There is no use of going forward. So it is a perspective that that drags us forward, and that gives us the courage and strength to put our foot forward. And I also believe that it is not on God or faith or luck that you will fail or you will succeed. Whatever you do and what your situations are because of your actions, and they are the consequence of them. So take responsibility on yourself and embrace success and failure as a result of what you did, in spite of blaming someone else or some third person or some abstract thing such as luck. There is no luck.
Yes. थोड़ा बहुत तो होता है, हाँ, मतलब ब्लेम नहीं करना चाहिए जब बिकॉज लाइफ में कुछ भी हल्का सा भी कुछ गलत होता है, वी जस्ट ब्लेम गॉड कि आपने क्या कर दिया, ये वो जस्ट वी शुड स्टार्ट थिंकिंग कि चीज गलत हुई है तो क्यों हुई है, रीजंस ढूंढो एंड देन वी कैन फाइंड अ सॉल्यूशन. Okay, Naina, you want to share something?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to introduce an example like, why is the mother so confident that her daughter will walk? Of course, we all know that answer to that. We know that falling down and failing while learning to walk is just a part of life. So why isn't failure at thing treated this way? So being afraid with the negativity of life is something harsh and continually crushes your hopes while stopping you from accomplishing your goals. But an anonymous man once said that failure is just another step on the ladder of success. Each failure that you experience has, each mistake you make has an important purpose. Everyone faces failure, but these are not meant to be barrier. These are not meant to be barrier. Failure is meant to be inevitable, but overcoming and learning from that failure, the future and the real challenge, we have to accept this. So embrace the failure to change them into your own success.
Right. Thank
Thank
you,
you, ma'am.
Naina. Thank you so much. Next, Mehak, you want to share something?
Ma'am, according to me, not the failure or the success. Both of these, either it is not
Mehak, there is some disturbance from your side. Can you just check with that? Like, बहुत ज़्यादा like आवाज आ रही है. Can you check with that? We'll come back to you. Maybe you can just remove the earplugs. Maybe this thing would work. And we can move to Vandana. Vandana, you want to share something?
Yes, ma'am. I have to share something. Ki life is a roller coaster ride. Life is a roller coaster ride with ups and downs, success and failures. Learn the lesson of accepting your success with humiliating, and you fail. Then learn the lesson to fight with failure with courage. So don't think failure as as a failure. So if you success or if you fail, in both conditions you will learn something from that failure that you have get.
Right, absolutely right. Thank you. Himanshi, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. As you asked why failure is the first ladder to success, ma'am, William Valley once said, failure is a step to success. And failure doesn't mean that I lose or something, but failure means that first attempt in learning. And the first attempt we done that it's normal to fail or it's normal to not success. But it doesn't mean that we can't do this. So we should not depressed or think that I lose or I fail. You should learn from it and move ahead in your life. And because failure is the first ladder, so if you ride the first ladder, then you can only get to the success. And those who want to get success, they have to face the a failure. Otherwise, you can't get success.
Right. We have lots of examples. We have lots of great personalities who failed initially, but now they are doing wonders, right? And kids, सबसे बड़ी चीज क्या होती है कि जब भी हमें कुछ नया ट्राई करना होता है, तो फेलियर इज द बिगेस्ट फियर वी कैन से. हम सोचते हैं कि यार हमें ये चीज नहीं करनी, क्यों? अगर ये चीज हमसे नहीं हो पाई, हम फेल हो गए, तो क्या होगा, लोग क्या कहेंगे, लोग क्या सोचेंगे? तो वी शुड नॉट थिंक अबाउट ऑल दैट and we should just give it a try. अपना best दो, be it you fail or be it you succeed at that thing, but you should give your best. मतलब वो चीज जो fear दिमाग में आती है ना, फेलियर का fear होता है बेसिकली, राइट? तो वो चीज हमें ओवरकम करके अपना बेस्ट देना चाहिए. Okay. You can go to Mehak then. Mehak, I hope the connection is fixed from your side. We can go with you.
Ma'am, according to me, failure and success, both of things matter in our life. But attitude is the best thing that matters in our life, our attitude. Because our attitude can change failure to success as well as success to failure. Because life is not about 10% what happens to us. It's about 90% how we react to it. So be calm. And we all know that fail is just first attempt in learning. We all know this. So be calm and just go ahead and go. Thank you.
Right, thank you. Yes, Naina.
At last, ma'am, I would like to say that failures can also teach you many important lessons about other people. When you experience failure, you discover who your true friends are. You learn valuable lessons about who you can trust and who you should avoid. It can permanently etch in your mind the importance of trusting others.
Right.
And failure is the other side of the coin of success. So the two are inseparable. Thank you, ma'am.
Absolutely right. So क्या होता है कि जब हमारी लाइफ में सब कुछ अच्छा अच्छा होता है, when we are happy, people are there with us. बट जिस टाइम पे हम किसी प्रॉब्लम में होते हैं, लाइफ में किसी चीज में फेल कर रहे होते हैं, उस टाइम पे जो लोग हमारे साथ स्टिक करते हैं एट दैट टाइम, दोज आर द रियल पीपल हु आर विद अस. तो फेलियर के टाइम पे ही हमें पता चलता है कि किसको हमें ट्रस्ट करना चाहिए, कौन हमारे लिए लाइक रियली केयर करते हैं, कौन हमारे ट्रू फ्रेंड्स हैं, राइट? Okay, next Harshit, you want to share something?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, experiencing a major failure is one of the worst things in life. It fills you with negative emotions and leave you feeling worthless. Despite the negative energy it comes with, failure has its positive side. Experiencing failure can teach you lessons that you wouldn't have learned otherwise. You can learn from failure. Actually, some of the most successful people in the world were only able to attain success because of the lessons they have learned from the previous failures. A failure in life before any success is very important as it gives us many lessons to reach our goal and to get succeeded. Failure is the stepping stone to success. If you pay attention, failure can teach you valuable lessons. If you want to convert your failure into something positive, just motivate it from it, take a goal and stick to it. Thank you.
Thank you. Sunand, go ahead.
I believe that most of us don't fear failure, but the fear of failure is the thing that scares almost all of us. It's not about how much it will hurt if I fall flat on my face, but it hurts more when I hear people laughing around.
Absolutely right.
Yes. And sometimes
वही चीज है, हमें इस चीज का डर नहीं है कि हम फेल हो जाएंगे, हमें इस चीज का डर है कि लोग हम पे हंसेंगे, हम कैसे रिएक्ट करेंगे, लाइक लोग 4 लोग हमारे बारे में क्या सोचेंगे, सोसाइटी हमारे बारे में क्या सोचेगी. वी आर मोर कंसर्न अबाउट दोज थिंग्स. जब हम गिरते हैं, हमें ये प्रॉब्लम नहीं कि हम गिर गए, एज यू मेंशन, हमें ये प्रॉब्लम, हमें इस चीज का डर है कि जो सामने वाला हमें देख रहा है वो हमें देख के हंसेगा.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay, next, do we have Himanshi, you want to share something more or just can we wrap up this?
Yes, ma'am. I want to give an example of Edison. Ma'am, Thomas Alva Edison was failed in his early life, like in schoolings. But if वो अगर fail हो जाता, like वो हार मान जाता, तो ma'am, I think आज हमारे पास बल्ब ना होता.
Right, absolutely right. अगर वो अपने फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में, सेकंड अटेम्प्ट में फेल हो जाते, तो obviously light नहीं होती यहाँ पे. Yes, so we should, like, basically in a nutshell, we should never stop trying. एक बार फेल हो गया, दूसरी बार फेल हो गया, कोई नहीं. वी कैन टेक अ क्लासिक एग्जांपल ऑफ एन एंट जो होती है चींटी, जब वो किसी पहाड़ पे चढ़ती है, राइट. सो वो कितनी बार, मतलब छोटी क्लासेस में हमें एग्जांपल सिखाया जाता है कि वो कितनी बार ट्राई 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 करते चढ़ने का, ऊपर क्लाइम करने का, वो कितनी बार गिरती है, कितनी बार फिसलती है, राइट. स्टिल वो ऐसा चींटी इज लाइक दैट कि वो फिर बार 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 ट्राई करती है एंड एट लास्ट दैट एंट रीचेस द टॉप, राइट. Okay, so Mehak, you want to share something? Yes.
No, ma'am.
Okay, so can we just wrap up this? I hope we can just wrap up this. Okay. Okay.
Ma'am, I want to share something.
Okay, Harshit, go ahead.
Ma'am, let us take an example of Michael Jordan. At the age of 15, when Michael wanted so much to be a part of the high school basketball team, his coach refuses to be a part of the team. This crushed young Michael, and he literally cried in his room. But Michael was determined to show the coach that he deserved to be one on that team. He trained as hard as he could, get motivated from his failure, and eventually he earned himself a spot on the high school basketball team and went on to become the best basketball player of all the time. Taking motivation from a failure can help us out to be successful in life and to grab success.
Right, absolutely right. Okay, so after this, we can just wrap up and I would like to thank to all the participants, to all the lovely audience who have joined us. So it was a great session. It was great interacting with all of you, like all of you, all the young minds. It was great listening to your different viewpoints on this topic. So thank you so much to all the participants and yes, our lovely audience for joining us for this discussion. And then what else I need to say? Stay happy, stay safe, and yes, just keep subscribing the channel Entab for more. We have quizzes, debates.
I want to say something.
Okay.
Ma'am, on the behalf of Raval BSK School, thank you so much for organizing much a healthy group discussion. Thank you, ma'am, very much for this.
Thank you, Vandana. Thank you so much. Means a lot. Thank you, all the kids. And all the best for your future, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.